G'day, welcome to the MacPack.
We're back.
My name's Jamie Kenner, and to my left this week in order of the biggest walker on the panel, it's my little brother Joe. How are you, Joe boy?
Jake, what's your tongue calling me names like that on the pod?
To my right, coming in 6-1 as he does each and every week. It's the baby brother of the pack who we call Ginger Boy. Ginger Boy, how are you?
My biggest pet peeve is when people walk slow.
Slow walkers.
Yes.
It's
Not
so
me.
annoying, especially at the shops. Come on.
He hates the slow walkers. Boys, on this week's episode of the podcast, we're kicking things off with a bit of a chat about Joe's latest exercise regime.
It's more of a hobby.
We're also discussing Riley's NBL caper over the weekend.
Yes, I was playing in the big field.
Plus, Jake tries for the first time this season. We're doing a Dr. Pepper, which I've never touched previously. Ooh. And we've also got an everyday hero, which is featured around online tutorials. Boys, it's a massive effort of the MacPack podcast. Let's get into it. Boys,
Brothers Bingo!
How are we all? Are we all what?
I'm fan-freaking-tastic.
What's been going on, John?
I've got a new hobby. Hit the air horns.
That's too early on.
We don't
here.
have them anymore.
No,
He doesn't know where they are.
There you go.
That's right.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Joe's new hobby alert. That's the sound.
A
that we
new
do.
segment.
Yeah, for those joining us, this is a classic segment we always do.
We've never done it.
Joey's new hobbies.
It'll leave as quickly as it started. What is your new hobby, Joe? We mentioned it off the top. It's
Yeah, let's not leak it yet. So obviously, how would you describe me? Elite athlete,
Yeah,
extreme sports,
I was gonna go nerd, but
Daredevil?
yeah,
cool guy.
daredevil, thrill seeker.
Eshay.
The brains. You're definitely the brains of the bunch.
So I got a
Gentle.
Riz King.
giant, gentle giant. Yeah, Riz King. I like that. Anyway, so I've gotten into walking lately. You guys ever done that? You guys gone for a walk?
Yeah,
I
usually.
don't get into walking. The only time I ever walked as an activity was when I did my knee and I couldn't walk. I had to relearn how.
Yeah,
to
you
walk.
couldn't walk, and how was that?
Not great.
Yeah, exactly. Walking, it's the key to life. It's
It is, but
what we were born to do. Okay,
Oh,
let's go back through history, right? What is one of the greatest moments?
2010 Pies
Man on the moon.
Grand Final. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
One small step, and that's all it takes to get started on your walking journey.
One small step.
Yeah.
To start walking.
What does every parent remember?
Oh, yeah. When you first walked.
First steps.
Conception.
During the week, Riley found a video of him being born, and he shared it to our family group chat.
Including
Family group
everyone.
Snapchat.
Family group Snapchat, which includes mum and I don't know, is dad on Snapchat?
Dad doesn't have
No, you
Snapchat.
ain't on the snap game.
Included mum, and the caption literally read, "Me literally being conceived," and it's him being born. It's him coming out of our dearest mother in the
Yeah, like literally, it was fucked.
they're actually in the hospital. I don't know who's filming because dad was in the shot.
He just set it up
What a genius.
on a tripod. He brought the sticks in.
Real Scorsese.
Yeah, the 3-point camera
It was a
lighting
flattening
setup.
angle. It wasn't anything too grotesque. The most grotesque thing about the whole thing was the fact that Riley thought that was conception.
Yeah, I was good, a little bit confuzzled.
Yeah. You're not the only one that
Do you think everyone has a video of them being born?
Do you think anyone has a video of them being?
No, let's not. let's draw the line there. The being born. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty common. Good question.
I'm gonna do it now because like watching it back, like, it was actually quite cool. And you guys were there as well. Like,
Not in the room. We weren't.
No,
we came and
but-
saw you after.
We were
the
there
fact.
for the conception.
No.
yeah,
no,
and
no.
like Dad recorded the friendly banter with the nurse, so she was like wrapping me up after I had been washed for the first time. I don't know, it was cool.
Yeah, no, that's all nice. That's all good. I think after you come from the mother is fine.
I watched my umbilical cord get cut, and also I'm not a massive fan of how my belly button is.
Yeah, there
So
was
now
the
I was-
dodgy.
Yeah, now I was seeing the guy do it, and I'm like, oh, you
no.
prick.
There you go.
Give me
He
an
like
innie.
did it, and he makes like a ooh.
He's like, fuck.
Yeah, you do have a weird belly button.
Yeah, thanks. Anyway,
Do you?
you're walking.
What's
It's
it
up
look
on the
like?
screen now.
Well, then I had
What's wrong
my
with your belly
appendix
button?
surgery, so it looks like I've got a tapeworm underneath it.
We're gonna have to get a photo of that because I have no recollection.
All right, we'll get one. Oh, anyway, Joey.
Yeah, you're walking.
So I've been going
I'm
for a
walking here.
I'm walking here. So I've been going for morning walks.
Yeah.
Nice.
Morning walks are a great way to start the day.
Okay.
I have heard that. There's some fantastic science about when you wake up in the morning. This is similar to what we mentioned a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
When I was on my
the mornings are tough
health
segment.
hiatus hour.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, get up, get out. If you get, I think it's 30 minutes of sun within like the first hour of you being awake or something along that, or before 10 a.m. or some, I don't know, there's some rules that someone way smarter than me come up with. And I'm poorly paraphrasing what they are. But essentially, if you get some sun before lunch, you're on the right
But don't you
path
think
to
you're doing that anyway?
No. It's got to be direct sunlight.
Yeah, no, not through windows.
And not through sunnies, I think, either. Like, you got to be.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. It's a thing. Anyway,
And
research it.
even he said...
Was it Hooverman?
It was Huberman. It was Daddy Huberman.
Fucking Hooverman. Hooverman gets it.
Huberman knows what he's talking about, apparently. And it worked. I've been doing my daily walk now for 2 weeks.
Nice.
And I got to say, it's been a vibe.
It's a vibe.
It's been a great 2 weeks. It's been a very stressful 2 weeks. Obviously, we've had a lot going on, but just that, you wake up, you got something to look forward to. You fucking walk.
I couldn't imagine anything worse, to be honest. I'd prefer to just sleep.
Nah, but once you start doing it, right? There was a time we were up late doing something. I can't remember. And then the next day, no, that'll definitely be it. Tomorrow.
Sleeping in tomorrow.
The only day I didn't do a morning walk last week was after we recorded. I went for an afternoon stroll. No, actually, I didn't. I went after stroll.
We don't need to get into the specifics.
What was I talking about? Yeah, no, but I started doing it. I woke up. I was like, oh, I actually would love a sleep in. And I woke up early. And I was like, the legs, these boots were made for walking. And you go out. It's great. Old people love walking.
They do. I was going to say, are you the youngest person walking?
A few people, school kids walk into the bus, but they've
got a motivation.
They're not walking enthusiasts. They're walking. They do it.
Going A to A. They're going A to B.
Yeah. And A to A, that could be a cool shirt.
A to A.
A to A, and it's my walking path.
That's cool.
Oh,
down to the ramble.
Because what do you do? The school, which makes me nervous.
Yeah, that's why I got to turn around.
He gets within a couple meters.
So I walk for 15 minutes. I listen to either tunes or a podcast.
What tunes do you listen to when you're walking? I feel like running tunes are like high pace.
Yeah.
Walking tunes?
Walking tunes are beautiful.
It's like meditation.
No,
Enya? You got a bit of Enya going?
Enya? No, maybe tomorrow. Maybe I should make a walking playlist and share it with my friends.
Yeah, that'd go well, I reckon.
But yeah, no, it's just, honestly, you laugh. But people at home, that's right. I'm staring straight into the camera. People at home, try it out. Try it out for 2 weeks. Wake up in the morning, go for a walk, half an hour. You're gonna have a great time. You're gonna have a great life.
We might need.
You feel like you're better than everyone.
What we might need to do, and I'm keen on doing this as we get into like winter sucks, and I think as we come into spring and summer, it's like my favorite time of year, right?
That'll be better.
I want to start doing this walking thing because I mentioned a couple of weeks ago. You can go back and listen to maybe second last episode from season 2.
Yep.
I mentioned I want to start doing mornings because even this week, like this is ages ago I mentioned this. I haven't really done anything, to be completely honest. I did one day where I didn't go on my phone, and then the next day I was straight back into it. The pattern.
Yeah, 24 hours screen time.
Yeah, the pattern continues. I realized this week at one point it was about 11 o'clock at work.
Yep.
11 a.m. And I sort of looked
You're
around.
just strolling in?
No, I walked around and I was like, I recall absolutely nothing prior to this point.
I've got amnesia.
I don't, like the whole day was I was like, I have no, you know how when you go for a drive
And you forget it?
and you're like, just all muscle memory.
Yeah.
I was at work for like
Just
2
red
hours.
lights
I was,
all the way.
I was at work. I'd gotten up at 7:30, showered, done all that, got lunch organised, drove all the way to work, and then did 2 hours of work. And then at 11 o'clock, I was like, I don't recall any of what I've been up to. Like, I just felt like that.
Yeah, okay.
The exact same feeling as when you drive and then you get to your location and go, I don't remember. That's a long time to be feeling.
Know what happened, yeah.
To be feeling
That's
like you're numb to the world. So I am very excited. I'm actually going to do some of these walks. What I think might be nice, Joe, and it would be cool because we are going to Melbourne. We've got the Melbourne trip planned, obviously. But prior to that, or even after that, I'm going to start doing these walks.
Yes.
It would be cool. Maybe Fridays, or we pick a day of the week. I'll come to you and we'll do a dual walk.
For 15 minutes, though, is it worth it?
No, 15 minutes there and 15 minutes back.
Oh,
That's a halfer.
Adds up to half an hour.
Might be a nice way to start, like a Friday. I could come round.
Start your friend the right way.
Yeah, a bit of a hassle though for you.
Yeah, but maybe who
Let's
knows?
do it. Let's do it.
I could crash at the temple.
Yeah, invite yourself over. That's fine.
But how long do you reckon this would last, Joey? Because obviously you do. We all fall accustomed to this. You know, you get into like a new health thing and you're like, oh, this is so much fun. And then, you know,
Done it for 2 weeks.
3 months go by and you haven't thought about it in
How
a
much
month and
longer
a
do you
half.
think it'll last?
Oh, probably. Well, I hope to live a long life.
Oh, see, this is going to be a...
You reckon you can do it forever?
Maybe not every day.
Should we put a timestamp on it?
Oh, when you think I'm gonna fucking bail on it?
Yep.
It's too good. It's too. I
It's
feel
not that
too
good
good.
though.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
It's not. It's not like euphoric enough for you to be like addicted. At one point, you're gonna be like, "Fuck, I just want to sleep."
Yeah,
birth-
but if it's
I'll
one
walk
day,
another
then I'll have
time.
an extra
Your
sleep.
birthday's not that far away.
Let's see how much I've walked since then. To then.
No, let's go a little bit further. Let's go to November.
No, go like far enough where it's like.
December 1. Is Joe still walking December 1?
Yeah.
Okay, let's.
Now
write
we're
it
going to
down.
delete, for those who are joining the MacPack for the first time, or is this like, if season 3 is your first couple of episodes, congratulations, thanks for joining us. But those who have listened for a while know that we're very good at making a statement, and then especially one that we need to come back to, and then never coming back to it. So we're going to ask for your assistance come December 1. Can someone put it in your calendar, because we're terrible at this sort of shit. Put it in your calendar, then fling us a message and just say, is Joey still walking on December 1?
If you're catching up to the show and you're hearing this now and we're in December or January, ask us.
Yeah, ask us.
'Cause
That's
we've
fine.
forgotten. Yeah.
But if you hit us, if you DM us,
Yeah.
come December 1, is Joey still walking? Yeah, there'll be a prize for you.
Look,
No doubt. We'll
Jordan,
get
I'm
someone
looking
out
at
to
you, the most reliable fan who always
Yeah,
gets on our case about stuff.
he does.
If I don't hear from you December 1, I'm gonna let the police know that something bad has happened.
Jordan will message us anyway. And I think we've already given him a mug. If someone else messages us,
Oh.
if you beat Jordan, there you go. There's your fucking scam.
Ooh.
If you beat Jordan, December 1, if you beat Jordan to send us a message say, is Joey still walking? You win a mug. If Jordan gets in before you do, unfortunately, you didn't get the mug. We will share proof. we'll share proof.
See, if Jordan was a great bloke, he would never message.
Nah,
So
I want
don't worry
Geordie.
about
You're on our team. We're not giving away none of these fucking mugs, all right? Fling us a message, December 1. Is Joey still walking? Probably the biggest headline for the MacPack during the last couple of weeks
Yes,
is
just under the walking.
is that Riley, our youngest, the baby brother, the junior boy of the pack, was featured on television.
Yes, the silver screen. I was
silver
so
screen.
excited. It was Friday night. I saw
Friday night,
Riley
prime
on there.
time. Someone say prime time.
Yeah, Friday night TV. One of the biggest nights for TV.
And the
really.
Saturday matinee.
Yeah,
The
Matinee,
Saturday
yeah.
matinee.
We
The
were
whole
tu-
family was there sitting down watching.
We were tuning in on the Friday night. We actually, yeah, exactly that. Everyone came around to my place to do
Big
exactly
spread
that.
just to watch him on. Riley, tell us what you're doing.
Yeah, what were you getting up to, big dog? Where would we have seen
Just
you?
if you're listening, sit down.
Yeah,
Sit down for this.
it's going to be huge. Well, to be honest, boys, I guess I really wasn't even really meant to be on TV. Was I? It's kind of just, it was a bit meta, my being there, wasn't
Yeah.
it? I was camera
But
operator.
He was a camera off.
There you go.
I was a
That's right.
camera guy,
He
but
was
the
a-
camera guy was seen on TV.
He was. Riley was fortunate enough to get the opportunity to go down and film the NBL for KO Sports.
NBL1
NBL1,
NBL1.
National Championship.
previously known as SBL.
Yeah,
I
guess.
the rebrand.
Yeah, the rebrand.
Riley was there.
So
He's-
what is the NBL?
NBL1 is just like the local Australian
basketball league?
basketball. It's the one below the NBL, which is our national league.
I do like how they've called it NBL1.
Yeah.
Makes it sound like it's better.
Yeah.
It does make it sound like it is.
Even
It's not 2. Like the initial organic 4 would be you got NBL and then NBL 2.
yeah, it's like when they did the
Mm.
Xbox 360 and then they did the Xbox One. They just put you just put a 1 behind anything you want nowadays.
But the 1 was better than the 360.
True.
It's equivalent to doing the
different.
360 and then going, and now we got the 359 coming out. And then you're like, well, is it better or worse?
Yes. NBL1 on KO Sports, boys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moving up in the world, eh?
Yeah.
Pretty good shout out. And you did appear because you weren't on the main broadcast. You were
What's
the
that?
baseline.
I was camera 3. All right.
Camera 3.
Camera 3.
Lucky number camera 3.
The best spot to be is obviously camera 1.
under the. Well, I mean, I guess camera 1 would be the coolest. But
Didn't get to see camera 1 on the coverage. I'll tell you that much for
No.
free, Joe.
I was in the trenches.
You're on the baseline.
I was literally under the hoop, boys.
Yeah,
People
nah.
were dunking on me.
The funniest couple of times we get to see you, because I tuned in.
Yep.
We obviously got made aware of this, and we thought we'd find out exactly what fixtures you were doing so that we could have a ride geese on the old KO Sports as the family gathered around to watch Riley Boy.
Hell yeah.
So we did exactly that, and every time that there was a little bit of a long pass or a bit of a widespread fast break, you could peer and see Riley hovering on the baseline.
Trying to get the shot.
But I think he really came into vogue during the timeouts.
Yes.
The timeouts was when he made it be known to everyone that he was well and truly involved in the coverage.
What's a timeout?
Come on now, if we're explaining timeouts to people.
I feel like some people wouldn't know.
It's in the word.
It's an out time.
So, fuck me,
Which is
dude.
usually you'd go to commercial.
Yeah.
But
Normal broadcasters.
Yeah.
would.
This
I
is
don't
where the
think-
money
this
comes.
was the art.
Yeah, so
the
you can obviously
broadcast.
see Riley. He
Timeout's
goes,
like a team huddle.
he goes from the baseline to the team benches, which is like
And
a...
was that a direction, or was that
Yeah,
you
like,
taking in?
Get it off
your
the
own
sticks,
hand?
run toward the timeout, get in there.
Yeah, and then it's you like either kneeling or putting a bit of camera in the coach's face.
Yeah.
Yeah, some focus pulls.
You seem to be... Because obviously we can see the shot that you've got, which is obviously the camera...
Yeah.
You're so close.
Yeah,
My
you're
director.
filming the bench and the coach.
Mhm.
And then the shots are really close, and then they shoot to a wide angle broadcast, and you can see Riley, and it looks like he's one of the players. He's
Yeah.
that close to the coach. The fact that
Do you
the
drop
coach
any
never,
plays?
the fact that the coach never like breaks the fourth wall
yeah.
and says, "Mate,
Fuck off.
fucking take a couple steps back."
Yeah. What did I get directed on? I wasn't allowed to point it at the whiteboard,
Yep.
at the coach's
Tactics.
whiteboard at all. But just get expressions, get the feeling. But I didn't have a camera on my mic, which I wish I did because there
Didn't
was
have a mic on your camera.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's it. But there was a lot of
Proverbials.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise.
Like at one point, it was the men's semi-final. I can't remember the teams that were
Yep.
playing.
Let's
but
not
they
get
were
into the specifics. I don't think.
Eastern
Yeah.
State teams, and the boys came into the timeout and they just started yelling like they're fucking C words, like we should kill them.
Jesus.
Like they were getting because they were down, and they ended up losing, but
Motivational stuff.
but also because the NBL1, like it was like a big weekend of like, you know, all the teams come around and everyone plays like a round robin tournament, the best of the best around the nation, and they supplied like food. It was like catering up the back, and like in the upstairs creche section, which we had access to. And after this game, we had like a little 10-minute break, and so me and all the other cameras went up there and grabbed a feed.
Camos, is that a...
Yeah, and then it was like a round table like this with like 10 lads, and then a round table right next to them with 10 lads, and they're all just sitting right next to each other.
Great players.
Yeah, after they just were neck and neck in the game and lost and calling them C words, and now they're all just eating the same lasagna right next to each other. I was like, if these boys knew what they were saying about them.
Yeah, that's when you pull up the tape on the big screen.
Yeah, legit.
There you go.
How was it, boys? How was it from the third person?
I was
point of view?
excited.
Good,
It was
you got some good shots.
exciting to watch. Yeah, we must... It's the first time that I've ever watched a game of sport and really
Cared about.
given a shit. Yeah.
I know. I always be like, oh, they should have cut to Riley there.
Mm.
Why aren't they cutting? They didn't really cut that much, to be honest. It's barely just get the wide
Wide.
shot.
Yeah.
I love the wide shot.
It's too
yeah.
risky to...
Yeah. to
Wide
give the-
shot guy also very lags.
Oh, he was missing balls
Yeah.
left, right, and center.
You can't be saying that.
Thankfully, it was a KO freebie. But no, it was good. It
Shout
was
out to the team. Good stuff from all the boys.
Yeah, shout out to everyone involved. But yeah, it was interesting because we didn't really have a
Stake in the game.
Yeah, no, we didn't really care. We just wanted to see our young man, Junior Boy, doing his finest. I did mention to Mum at one point that I mentioned to Mum at one point that there would probably be people in your demographic, well, especially like we've mentioned many a time, that you get recognized a lot via your TikTok presence when you go out and about.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to Mum, there's a fair chance that the same demographic of people are either in the crowd or even playing at the game. There's a lot of young boys
Young
and girls,
players, yeah.
probably within the ages of like 18 to 24.
Yeah.
Our key demo, who would probably know who you are. And it's rare that the person behind the camera is probably the most notable person on the broadcast.
Yeah, especially on the baseline. I was getting a few eyes from some of the South Australian girls.
Settle.
And I was like, what are they looking at? Why do they care? And then And then go on, Jake.
Oh, was there more to that?
No, but this made me think that.
Well, yeah, because I mentioned that to Mum, and Mum sort of like had a bit of a laugh and went like, "Surely not." And it was only like a couple of days later that we shared a TikTok video, and someone
Unrelated.
Oh, completely unrelated. I can't even recall what it was about.
It would be insane if it was related.
And there was a comment from a young lad who goes, "I saw this guy," indicating you,
This guy.
at the NBL competition over the weekend. He was the cameraman. And I just thought it was the funniest, most rogue thing I've ever seen, because he's obviously gone and either found or he's come across the video,
Yeah.
but has then had the level of impression on you to go,
And like cameramen,
I know, yeah.
cameramen are so like name a
you're not meant to look
If
at the
you-
cameraman.
yeah. Tell me what a
If-
cameraman looks like.
If someone showed you
So
a photo
vanilla.
of 3 people and they're like, okay, one of them was a cameraman at this thing you went to,
You know.
I'd be like, look, I have no fucking idea.
Yeah,
You
you're
don't
not
need to
looking
do it.
at the cameraman.
yeah, not at all.
I just found it so funny that
That's funny.
this young gent recognised exactly who you are.
I reckon the worst moment from the weekend though, it was in one of these timeouts.
Here we go.
Yeah, I got a bit cocky because when the director calls on you, so they go like, camera 3, like, which means like get ready, and they go take, which means you're on national TV. So like, don't
But
fuck
you,
up.
like you say that, but the audience isn't great.
It's just us.
But anyone can watch it back, including the boss. So you got to be on, right? And then so it's like camera 3, take, right? And then it gets to the point where like sometimes I'm not like, I don't think I'm actually ready, so I'm trying to readjust, and then they hit me with the take, right? So I was in one of these timeouts, the coach was going, and they hit me with a take while I was readjusting, and the player was sitting down at the same time, and he obviously, he's just finished, he's played like 40 minutes of a game, and he just sits down and swings his head back, and bang, hits my lens.
That's
And
a
I
good
was
look.
like, yeah, just watch yourself, mate. Like, trying to get some money here, brother.
Alright, boys, it's time for one of our favourite segments here on the MacPack. This is something that came to fruition because I don't really like many foods, and I haven't tried many foods.
Yes, you need to broaden your food horizon.
Yeah, at the age of 26, I worked out there's probably a lot more foods that I haven't tried than I have tried. My diet is very specific.
Yep.
And,
Bland, some might even say.
and over the last couple of weeks, we've delved. We initially started with a lot of healthy stuff, did we? No, not really.
No.
Had
We've done
jam,
Kit Kats,
strawberry jam,
deep
Kit
fried
Kats.
Mars bar.
Yeah.
Crumpets.
Okay. Crumpets was pretty healthy.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Nope.
Jam as well.
Basically, if there's something that you want to ping it in, because there's a fair chance that I haven't tried it. This week's edition is a beverage version. It's Dr. Pepper. This is Jake Tries. Not in his life has he ever had this food. All the world will stop to watch Jake try. So it's Dr. Pepper this week
Are we all tasting it?
on Jake
Yes.
Tries, and the plan is, because I've never had Dr. Pepper. Joe sent this one in through the week and said, have you ever had Dr. Pepper, Jake? And I said, no, but I imagine it would taste like Coke, because that's what it often is.
Looks like it.
Yeah, Coke.
Can looks like it as well as the actual drink.
Yeah, it's often spoken about in the same sentences as Coke. When the Americans usually talk about it, it's not really an Australian.
No,
It's in the
very
cola
American.
variety, right?
Well, when it's,
I don't know if it actually is.
where did you went and bought it today?
Yeah.
Where from?
Whereabouts was it in the aisles?
Woolies. It was in the like international food section.
Oh.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. I don't go to the
So
shops.
it's got
I order
like-
it to my house. I don't go to Woolies.
It's got like, there's a spot there where it's got like, like Asian food, Mexican food, like obviously like staples, like, and then they have a little shelf where it's just confectionery
Yeah.
from other countries. So there's like
That's a good shelf.
British stuff,
Ah.
American stuff.
Mm.
So you can get like,
Reese's.
yeah, Reese's, Hershey's, that kind
Okay.
of stuff.
I didn't know that exists.
Dr. Pepper as well.
Um,
Most of it's utter garbage.
Yeah, yeah.
well, that's what I'm imagining what this is going to be, because you have had it before,
I believe I've had it once.
and you told me that it's nothing like Coke.
It was god awful. That's why I've never had it.
And have you had it before?
I think I sipped it when I was like 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have had it
Again,
years ago.
because
years
of the
ago.
Coke illusion.
There were people listening. Do you reckon most people have tried Dr. Pepper?
I think Yeah, I reckon maybe half the people would have tried
It is quite popular and it is in a lot of movies.
A lot of people would have tried it, but I doubt anyone.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Any Australian people would
Sounds
actually
good,
drink it.
More popular than a deep fried Mars bar.
No. Oh no, yeah, more popular.
Yeah,
yeah.
and less popular than strawberry and jam or
Normal
Yeah.
foods.
Crumpets.
Yeah,
Okay,
in the middle echelon.
so it's found a niche. I must admit, it says sparkling fruit flavor soft drink, which, like, I wasn't expecting. I thought it was going to be a cola variety, but here we are.
Yeah.
I might give you a quick idea as to what I think it's going to taste like, and then I'll get in. Do you want to do the same, or do you reckon you've already had it?
I just sniffed it. Don't do that
Okay.
for reference. It's not good.
I believe it's going to taste like if I licked a battery.
Yeah, I hear it's very like artificial, very chemical tasting.
Oh,
Yeah, and a bit zesty. Like I just think it's going to be a bit
it smells like
Yeah.
medicine.
not good. Anyway, probably enough of the yarns. Should we just
Get into it.
should we
Let's
just
drink
rip it?
this
Are we all
thing.
going to do it, or am I just going to do it?
You go first.
You
Okay.
go first, yeah.
I'm going to give it a whiff because I often do this. Give it everything that I try a bit of a whiff.
Thoughts on the smell so far?
It's like cherry. Why does it sound like cherry?
I don't know. Could be one of the
Yeah, I
ingredients.
guess it is a bit cherry.
Like a cherry
flavoured
sort of
Coke.
musk stick vibe to
Yeah,
it.
okay.
Is there a cherry flavored Coke? There
yeah,
is.
it's terrible. I was actually next to it in the aisle.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Nah.
Mm-mm.
He's making a face.
Where does the pepper come
That's
from?
not good. That's really not good.
No.
That's not good. Oh, that's really not good.
Another fail on Jake tries. A quick one at that.
It tastes like medicine.
Yeah,
it does,
right?
eh?
It smells like medicine. I'm going to give mine a quick little swig here.
I've got goosebumps. That's disgusting. That is one of the worst things.
Yeah, that's
I've
Jake
ever-
fucking
might try. Jake might cry. And Jake has to. One of the new rules is Jake has to finish it.
That's not a rule. That's fucking shit.
I've had medicine that's better than that. That is legit revolting. How do people drink that?
I
The
think
aftertaste isn't any
I think
better
it's
as well,
like
which is fucking not positive.
If you come up on
if
it.
you brought up,
No.
No, that's
No.
shit. No, that's real bad. That is like one of
It's
the
like
worst
if I
things.
came up on shit medicine doesn't mean I'm going to like it.
now time for Joey to try. Joey try.
Oh, it's left a weird taste. in
Yeah,
my
it
mouth.
doesn't. That's not good.
What's that taste like?
It's like not good. It's like chalk. If you had pink, you know when you see pink chalk at like a primary school, if you ate it, that's what I reckon it would taste like.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very like.
Shit. This isn't a variety. This is like a straight
I
up.
think that's it.
That is the. How is it so popular though?
It does taste like medicine. I've had.
Yeah,
like
not
that.
good. That actually makes me feel very sick. Oh, wow. Okay,
But
it's time to do a stock take.
Maybe that's why
What
it's
I
called
wonder
Dr.
about
Pepper,
this though is
'cause
like
it tastes like medicine.
on the side here it says made in the UK,
US, surely.
imported by British Provender, delivered to 5 Modale Crescent, Canning Vale, WA, which is legit like down
Is
the road
this
from our
true? Are we
house.
sure this is like a...
The real thing.
Basically, what I want to see here is a expiry date.
You can't be...
I think it's.
Oh, see the thing. Like, how long do you reckon a Coke lasts?
a
Like,
Coke.
how long do you reckon this thing's got on it lifespan from day of
Infinite.
pour to day of you can't drink this anymore?
2 years.
I'd be surprised if it's not past this use by date based on how it tastes.
See, the thing is like, I wonder if this has just been sitting in a can for 2 years because this expires in 3 months.
Well, that's fine. No, that's play on. I
Yeah.
don't think that... I don't think...
I think
Nah, but like a Coke will taste better fresh than one that's been in a can for
I've
2
never
years.
I've never drank a Coke and had that reaction.
See, I reckon that got poured.
I don't know about you, whether it's expired. I've had Cokes that have been sitting in the sun that I've enjoyed more than that.
I reckon that's been poured like 2-3 years ago.
I don't think that's helping it.
Oh wait, no, it says here 2022.
So last year.
But nevertheless, that's at least 8 months that it's been sitting in that little canister.
Yeah.
I don't think the canister is the
Yeah,
issue here.
problem.
The fact that it's being delivered so specifically to Canning Vale has me questioning
Yeah.
a whole bunch of different...
They're in demand.
What retail was it?
Where did you
Woolworths.
read that?
Woolworths.
On
Oh,
that
it's on
white
The
sticker. Yeah.
The sticker is like
Sticker's weird.
it's because
Oh, we need
they need
nutritional
nutritional
value.
value.
Yeah. But it does have that printed on the can, so I'm not sure why you need another
They must miss
The
things.
Brits can't trust them.
another version.
They've got it in
the
pounds.
nutritional information's different.
is
Yeah, it is.
it the
It's-
conversion
They use the same measurements.
metric?
On our little button, it says sugars 16 grams, and on the can, 14. So somehow in putting that sticker on, it's increased by 2 grams.
Yeah.
Must be a
that's
sweet
strange.
sticker. Yeah, I feel like no one really knows what the fuck's in that, including the crew at Dr. Pepper, because they're building stickers.
That's the worst thing we've had. The Kit Kats were better than that. And the Kit Kats sucked.
So many it's got caffeine.
I think most things have given.
Yeah, a lot of stock next year.
Oh, goodness. Okay, time to take a bit of a stock take because we've done a few Jake tries. We've done crumpets. We've done strawberry jam. We've done deep fried Mars bars. We've done a bunch of shit Kit Kats.
Yep.
And we've done Dr. Pepper. The whole purpose of this was to try and find things that I might like.
Yeah, but that's not as fun, though.
We're 0-5.
That's not as fun,
The crumpets were like a half hit. But I haven't had one since.
Looking back, though.
Crumpets.
Yeah, that's the terrifying thing, that after 5 attempts.
Wait, what's worse, this or deep fried Mars bar?
Ooh.
This made me have a reaction. I shivered.
Yeah, nah.
I've never shivered
I'm
before.
taking the Mars bar over that.
I think I would rather drink one of these than have to finish a deep fried Mars bar.
Oh, yeah. We're talking full.
Because this you could just put
full
back.
serving size.
I'd have a Mars bar. I'd have a Mars bar over this.
Can you peel the batter off or do you have to?
You have to.
I would put the Mars
That's making
bar.
me sick.
Do I have to eat the can?
If I'm gonna rank them,
Here we go.
best to worst, crumpet number 1.
Yeah. Jam.
With jam, yeah.
No. Crumpet was with Vegemite.
Yeah, and then jam.
Oh, really? Okay.
And then I would say
Vegemite is good.
deep fried Mars bar 2.
Above jam.
Above the jam.
That is insane.
Strawberry paste.
And then I think the Kit Kats, like jam, then the Kit Kats.
I got to go Kit Kats 1.
Oh, no, the Kit
Oh,
Kats
no,
were bad.
Vegemite.
Vegemite
Oh,
jam. Yeah.
Vegemite crumpet. Stop saying jam.
Kit Kat was alright.
Oh, Vegemite. Sorry, the
yeah,
crumpets. Crumpets,
Alright.
then the jam.
Then what?
I just gave you my
gave it.
list.
Oh, Dr. Pepper at the bottom.
Dr. Pepper's dead last. And Kit Kat's just above it. Kit Kats I really fucking hate as well. Anyway, that's Jake tries.
Try something yummy next time.
Yeah, let's try and build like, I don't know. There's heaps of like
Good
stuff. Yeah. Yeah, surely. This whole thing was meant to be like to broaden my horizon. If anything, it's just made me hate food.
Yeah,
maybe
I
there's
was right.
I'm getting more niche. I'm like, fuck, I must really like these foods because none of the stuff that I haven't tried is worth trying.
Maybe there's a reason why you're not trying them.
They're gross. Alrighty, boys, it's time for our favourite weekly segment. It's our only weekly segment. It's time for our Everyday Hero. Joe, take it away.
Yes. I'm coming in clutch.
Jesus, are you after that? My goodness. Yes.
Clear your voice before we hit record.
I didn't know I had to until it hit me.
Did you not realise you were going to speak in this one?
It's the Dr. Pepper. It's coming back up.
Yeah, the Dr. Pepper is back with a vengeance. And so, yeah, it's my first hero of the season.
Yes, it is. Congratulations.
Yes. Lap it up, guys.
For those playing along at home, if this is one of the first times you've joined us here on the MacPack podcast, Joe he's pretty light on with the heroes.
Not true. I'm going to do a little tally here.
First of the season.
Hero tally.
There was definitely a period where Joe hardly did any heroes. Now that seems to be what we're alluding to. He's may have made a resurgence, much like the Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
And
Episodes 1 to 99. I reckon he had 3 in there.
I
had the first one.
And now
But
you're
the
at
thing
4.
the lips. You had lip guy.
Okay. Who was Matilda's? That was kind of all of us.
That was me.
All right. Bit basic, but we all could have come up with that. All right, now I'm just going to take it away with my unique hero.
Okay, let rip.
So, have you ever had a problem
Yeah.
that you didn't think you could solve?
Yeah. Is it this you? Yeah.
You thought, I really need to do this.
This hero, and you've gone, where do I go?
I really need to do this niche thing. I've got no idea how to do it. I'm stuck. Where do we turn?
Google, the Google machine.
The Google machine. And where does that lead us to?
Many a website.
A lowly handheld footage. So let's take it back. A specific example. I need to change my headlight.
Oh, in your car.
I did not know how to do this.
That's not the only thing that is to change on that car.
Where do I go? I head to YouTube. I search in Hyundai Elantra, how to change headlight. And I see a video of a man holding the camera in one hand, doing it with his other hand, showing me how to change to the light bulb.
Oh.
POV.
Yeah. Take it back to you're in
What
class.
year was this published? 'Cause
the
you
video
can't-
is from ages ago.
Yeah.
I was thinking about
shot
this.
on his iPhone 2.
I was thinking about this class one recently. What? You gone?
Yeah. You're in class. You're learning a new math topic.
Yeah. Here
You're
we
finding
go.
it really hard.
What website is it?
I can't understand it. You head over to YouTube.
Oh no, but there was another one. There was a
And then you
website.
see Sal Khan. He's posted one of his videos from Khan Academy.
Khan Academy. That's the fucking one.
That's right. I'm absolutely
Khan
going to
Academy.
nail.
Khan Academy
What is Khan
got me
Academy?
through ATA.
Yeah, he recently was on, not to plug another podcast, bit of competition. He was recently on Bill Gates' podcast.
Oh,
Bill Gates was a podcast.
Yeah, Seth Rogen was on the first episode.
What is Bill Gates doing with a podcast?
Interviewing people, it seems.
Was he still making computers?
Not personally.
Windows?
I think.
What is-
Windows, yeah.
He's the
Microsoft.
boss.
Surely he's not doing any of that anymore.
It hasn't advanced
No.
too much. It's kinda
Like, what
the
does he
same thing.
actually do between like?
Make his podcast.
No, surely that's not.
He
what
wrote a
he's
book about climate change stuff. He just does whatever he wants. He like cured polio. He actually, I'm going to note that down. Potential everyday hero, Bill Gates. Bill Gates.
For the polio or for the
Right.
Windows?
Windows. I use Excel a lot.
So does he still have a stake in the Windows?
Microsoft, yeah, he fucking owns it.
Yeah, I know, but like, what's he doing?
Whatever he wants.
I can't wait to own the MacPack and then have minions.
The Microsoft suite is cool.
This isn't what.
Like how you could be on Apple and like using Microsoft Word. It's a bit of a power play.
And I like that.
On a Windows device, what can you really get from Apple?
And Apple haven't even tried to like.
They've got Pages and Keynote.
Yeah, they're trying to copy the Windows.
You
Which
know-
I do prefer.
Yeah, they're
Way
way
easier.
better.
OS.
No, but numbers. You ever
Is that
use
Excel?
numbers?
Is
That's
that-
like their version of Excel. Not good.
Google Sheets doesn't get talked about enough.
I
Google
love-
Sheets is just Excel.
Google.
Yeah, but it's on Google.
Google Docs, Google Slides. So good. The cloud.
Who's
bro.
in charge of that?
Google
That-
Drive.
That's not
Google
Gates.
Drive, dude.
That's not Gates.
No, that's a
Who's
different
that?
company.
Who does the Google stuff?
Google. I don't actually know who's the CEO. So their parent company's called Alphabet. They changed the name.
They're called Alphabet.
Alphabet.
Well,
That's
yeah.
arrogant. Can't
Yeah,
be
it's
all
pretty
of
cool,
the.
yeah.
You can't be all of the letters, can you?
That's cool, hey. We should get into that game.
Or into
Having a- Having a
software,
$1 billion tech company.
software engineering.
Yeah.
Well, Bill Gates is copying us. He's doing the.
He's doing a podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
We could pivot as well. Any other diseases we can cure? Anyway, so you're on yeah, head over to YouTube.
Khan Academy's teaching you how to
Teaching you how to do
divide
it.
by the
What
reciprocal.
is Khan Academy?
Oh my god.
This guy. This guy clearly failed, man.
yeah.
Bro,
Khan
you could have the
Academy.
easy way out. You didn't even need to study.
Khan Academy is a website where this guy, basically any topic in like
He solves math.
physics, chemistry, all this like insane stuff.
Easy stuff, hard stuff.
Yeah, he has videos about how to do it. So me and my friends at uni, some of our lectures
Yeah.
we're not great at explaining stuff. So we would go on Khan Academy and just be like, oh, okay, he's
Yeah,
explained it like in
2-hour
2 minutes.
lecture.
Yeah.
It goes into a 2-minute video.
Okay. I used to
You're
watch a guy.
stuck.
I used to watch a guy for Human Bio.
I wonder if there's a guy who does film.
There definitely would be.
Yeah.
I used to watch a guy for Human Bio. He was very good. I failed the course, but he was very good at what he was
Good
trying to do.
Not good enough.
Where are you
You're
going with
stuck on a YouTube you're stuck on a video game. Can't get past the level.
Oh, yeah.
You head over to YouTube.
That's a good point.
There's a 12-year-old kid who's filming his screen with
Yeah.
his iPad.
LEA teaches you all the
Teaching you
Easter
how to do
eggs.
it, yeah. And it's these little channels. Obviously, Khan Academy is a massive
No,
channel.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
actually doing quite alright for himself. But aside from him, these little channels,
Never heard of him.
these tiny channels that go out of their way to make these videos. They don't need to make these videos.
No.
I don't understand
Who?
like why they're doing it. Have you ever done something
Nah.
and been like, I could film this and put it on YouTube, you know?
No, never. Apart from this. But even then, I'm questioning the value, to be honest.
But like, yeah, because like they would have to have solved the problem too,
Themselves, yeah.
and then they got to be that selfless to be like, no one else should have to suffer from this.
Yeah.
I heard this quote actually today, and it said,
Freshie.
heroes and villains have the same backstory. They both come from pain, but the villain decides that like pain needs to be passed on, and the hero wants to stop anyone else from feeling that pain. These guys are
That's very
heroes.
true.
Matter of fact, they're everyday heroes.
Everyday heroes.
You're welcome, Joey. Just lay that one up for you.
That's right.
Is this your hero?
I'm gonna
Take it off
What
your
the hell?
notch. I think
Not
it's gonna-
me.
Yeah, I think that's
No.
going to be a Riley one. Riley did research. He
Yeah.
What?
Look
I
at that.
surprised with
I
wisdom.
watched the YouTube.
Came with a
videos.
quote.
I watched the YouTube.
He
videos.
came with a quote. He
They
just
had
came with
facts and stuff.
Bill-
I
Bill-
talked about Bill Gates.
I did Chicago referencing in my notes.
No.
oh, Chicago referencing. Even that shit is tough.
Yeah, I
For
still
those
fucked
uni-
that up.
uni players. You never have to learn. Once you do the referencing, you never have
No.
to use that shit again.
You just plagiarize everything.
Yeah, straight up.
But yeah, that's
Just like me,
why.
isn't it?
That's why this week the everyday hero goes to these.
So not uni, just tutorials, YouTube tutorials.
Yeah.
What's the nichest one you can find? That might be it. That might be a challenge between now and when we share the episode. See if you can find the nichest YouTube tutorial and we'll share it.
Yeah. Mum watches the crocheting ones on there. I was talking to her about that today.
Fucking hell. There is literally something for everyone.
Everything, yeah. The niche one I found was I had this like really specific problem with my car where like the brake thing wasn't
Seems to
working.
be a few issues
brake
with the car. I know we mentioned the car not that long ago. Have you logged into Carsona since? Because
The car sign
I
on.
think that might solve
No,
a
I
few.
haven't. Yeah, log into Carsona.
I feel like that might solve a few of your issues. Even if you just log into like car sales, that again might be, the
Yeah, it could
express.
help.
The
Yeah,
express
No, I got
route.
YouTube. I don't need that. I got
What
to
was
YouTube.
your other issue with your car? The fact that it wouldn't go, or
No, it was when my brake light was stuck on.
what?
Constantly breaking.
Yeah, my brake light was stuck on, right?
doing it?
It was. I went. It was.
How's he moving and breaking?
He's doing 100 on the
The
freeway.
guy behind you's like slamming on like fuck me.
Right. Yeah, it's an odd thing, hey?
It's
Very
very
bad.
unsafe.
But like, it's odd until you see your car and you go, it makes sense.
No, because the way I saw it, right, I walked from my car. My car was parked at the shopping centre.
Oh, it was still on.
And the brake light was on. And I was like,
Someone's in it.
How? Literally how?
I was like-
turns the power off.
Have the brake light on.
I was like, what the hell is
Like,
going
the
on
sun
here?
would have just been hitting it at an
You
angle.
got the brake light on your car is on when
We
you're
are,
not
yeah.
even in the car.
I know. And then
How?
exactly.
How?
So I look at it. I'm like,
Surely it's going
at first I
flat.
see the car and I think,
someone's in
oh,
my
that guy's
car.
got the same car as me. Yeah. And then, so I see it right, and then I go, oh, that's odd. So I'm like, that's weird. I look at the brakes. I go and I open the door. My car was off. So I put the thing in, start the car, go out. Brakes still on. So I try. Anyway, I drive home. Brake light on the entire time. And then I was like, man, what the fuck is wrong with this? So who helped me solve it?
And what was the solve?
Find out next week.
No. What was
Oh.
the solve?
Oh,
That was the
damn.
solve. This
So
is your
basically-
opportunity to be your own hero.
So the
'Cause-
way it works
Yeah.
is, kind of forgot actually, but the way it works is that when you hit the brake, this thing pushes up
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it stops the.
Tires from going.
It's funny that.
Wait, how is it? No. When you
Brake
push the
pad.
brake on, this thing drops down and it like disconnects the current from going through.
Okay.
But one of those had worn down so much that this button thing wasn't stopping. So basically what me and Dad did is I can't remember, we got like a coin or something.
I regret asking. Does anyone else regret asking? Anyway,
Basically, this
You
button
lost me.
thing had worn down, so we put an extra thing in there, and I watched a YouTube video that told me how to do it. Thank you, guy. I owe you one.
Oh god. All right, boys. That just about brings us to the end of another episode of the MacPack podcast. Are you going for a run, bro?
A run? No, a walk.
A walk? Do you run? You mentioned off the top. Do you run?
I go through phases where I was running, but I find that I kind of hurt my legs when I do it, so that's why I prefer to walk.
What do you mean hurt your legs?
Exercising.
No, like running
hard.
can be quite bad for your legs.
Run on grass?
No, don't run on grass.
Well, that's for me.
Yeah, running can be bad for your legs, but also like obviously
Yeah, I just prefer to
it's wear and tear.
gym and walking.
Okay. There you go. No, not
Alright,
totally.
big dog.
It's better than doing nothing.
wrong.
Only just. But it's better. I wouldn't do it from a health benefit in the sense of like fitness. I think it's more of a
Vibe.
mindset and
Yeah, that's why I do it.
overall being. Okay, there you go. Good
So-
stuff. I would feel weird, just quickly before we finish, I would feel weird walking. If I'm running, I feel like if I'm seen as like, okay, yeah, he's working out. But if I'm walking, like, I don't know, is he just a I don't know. Where's
I feel the opposite. I feel like if you're running, it's like, look at this fucking try hard.
Nah, I feel like if you're walking, it's like,
Where are you going?
Where are you going? And like, I don't know. Would I get dressed up? Would I put on like?
Yeah, you got to wear the athleisure.
Yeah, we're athleisure.
Yeah, but that's what separates the
It's literally just walking.
Yeah, I know. But like, I walk in thongs.
You can go for walking. You wear thongs all the time though.
I do, but like, I couldn't. If I was going for a walk, I wouldn't wear
A
thongs.
barefoot walk would be nice.
Yeah.
On grass.
That's
No,
what
then
they're like,
you're like homeless. If you're walking,
No.
there's nothing wrong with the homeless.
Athleisure.
Shout out to any homeless
athleisure.
listeners.
That's athleisure.
That's more leisure. That's more like,
It's very
Hippie.
leisure.
yeah. If you saw someone on your walk who wasn't wearing
I'll be on the
any
other side of the road.
any footwear, yeah.
Yeah.
Depends what else they're wearing.
Yeah.
No, I think the moment you have no shoes on, it's like you're not walking. Isn't your purpose? You're walking to stay alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, you're walking to your purpose.
Some of us walk to stay alive, and some of us stay alive to walk.
There you go. A couple of weeks ago, it would have been late in season 2. We discussed ringtones.
Yep.
It was a ripping segment, no doubt. We talked about
It was.
What ours are?
yeah, which I still couldn't tell you. Phone hasn't rang since because it's always on silent.
That's
as
it.
is most
That
of
was the
As is
consensus.
most of the population.
But
Crazy-
we got a fan. Send in.
Crazy Frog come up.
Yep.
Fucking love
That was a
Crazy
big one,
Frog.
yeah.
Another one that I found in my travels was Gummy Bear.
Oh,
Remember
that's
the Gummy
good.
Bear? I am a
And-
gummy bear.
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
I'm a gummy
Do you
bear.
remember Snappy?
Oh, Snappy was huge. Do you remember Snappy?
No, not that one.
That was big.
That was a
I
big
feel
one,
like
yeah.
those three were the big
They
three.
were made to be ringtones.
Yeah, they were the Jamster. The
Mm.
Jamster game. We love fan interaction here on the MacPack, and someone who's obviously you've mentioned like a fair few new listeners over the last couple of weeks. Very exciting. Someone who's been along for the journey. She's a day one,
Fact.
and fittingly her username is One Deer.
She still listens.
Yeah, she still listens. Yeah.
I love India.
She's
Just chill.
the country and the lady.
Yeah, exactly. You can't go wrong.
But she's fantastic. She's a very active listener. We've got a bunch of active listeners. You're welcome to be an active listener. Ping in some DMs, get in contact with us. India's done exactly that because when we were discussing the ringtones, she decided that she would share her ringtone with us that she was running at what age?
Oh, it would have been
22.
It would have been. They were big around when I was in like year 7.
One
So,
Direction.
like,
There's no
year 12.
spoilers. You
Yeah,
can
One
mention-
Direction.
you can mention who
So
it
it would
is.
have been like middle school age, like year 7 to year 9.
Okay. All right. So it's not current.
No, I don't think so. So this
That's disappointing.
video, it was posted 11 years ago,
Okay.
and it's called Harry Styles Ringtone.
So this is India's ringtone during the ages of probably 13 to 14.
Yeah.
Someone's calling you. Answer your phone. Unless you don't like them, and then you can just pretend that you didn't hear me. Which I would never do to anyone because that would be mean. Unless they smell.
So yeah,
So-
obviously everyone makes bad decisions when they're young.
I do.
That's it. Like, it's cool. What was Harry thinking?
Well, did she send that in proudly? Because I don't want to knock her if she's stoked with that.
She sent that in, just the link and said, my old ringtone.
Okay, well, we can
I'm
say
cool
what-
with her doing it, but mainly Harry. Like,
Why did he
what
record
is
that?
Oh, he would have made a fair bit of money off that, I would have thought.
By whom? iTunes.
Oh, he could have sold it on iTunes, yeah.
yeah. 100%. Do you think Harry Styles is just perching up to do that for a laugh?
I wonder if they all did it.
Maybe, yeah. We should do it.
No. But yeah, we love that. That was interesting.
Do you reckon he regrets it?
Yeah.
He
probably hasn't
wouldn't-
thought about
I don't reckon
it.
he remembers. Yeah, he wouldn't. He would barely remember doing
It's
it.
like a 9-second clip.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, like if you play that for him, he would probably be like, "Holy shit, I remember this."
Yeah, I remember that.
No, I don't think that's the thing.
Check out this yacht that I bought with that one.
Yeah.
No. He would not remember that.
Not a
Too much
chance.
shit's gone on since then. The
I feel
band
like
broke
if you made
up.
a ringtone, you'd remember it.
But
But he's made
11
so
years
many
ago.
songs. He was
There's
pretty in the
stuff that
shit.
you would have done 11 years ago. You would have made stuff 11 years ago that you've never thought of since.
Yeah, they weren't ringtones.
And he was making
But
like,
like-
multiple albums. They probably did it on a day that they recorded. They're like, all right, we'll get you all boys to do it while you're in the studio.
Yeah, true.
It's
It'll
actually
take literally
terrifying.
9 seconds.
If you think back to like some of the stuff that even you did 10 years ago.
Yeah.
10 years ago, I was 16. No, I've got no recollection of that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
That's the
True.
good thing about these podcasts. At least we have like a bit of a guide as to what we're doing. It's like a diary that you're all involved in.
Yeah.
Congratulations, including India. If you are a fan of the podcast, make sure to get in contact, ping in your messages, your love, your ringtones, apparently. Basically anything that you want. And make sure that you tell a friend about the pod.
Hell yes.
Boys, until we do this time next week, stay safe, stay blessed, and always remember to
Go give your mum a hug.
It's ciao for now, but not forever.